We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
Well, you know, they split their meetings last season, and the way both of these teams love to compete, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened again.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position, and it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. And here is Curry following the three-pointer by Kevin Love from 12 feet out. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Curry's got 5.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Irving dishes to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around, and a wide-open look for James. That's in there. Love with the assist. James has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. To the inside, Green.
Cavaliers foul. Kevin Love. That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
He's off on the second. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Kings in Sacramento.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Yeah, they got that second chance by virtue of forcing the overtime, and then things really swung in their favor after that.
Thompson with the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's James. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys. A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
And it's Green missing.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
The drive by LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from James. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Trailing by 2. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them. They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Feeds to Spates. Goes up on the wing. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Irving kicks to Love. Back to Irving. Love with the screen on Curry. Kicks it out to James. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lean.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. In the corner, Smith with it. LeBron against Thompson. James in the post. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
And as always, Doris, thank you. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And it's Green missing. The Cavaliers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Curry with the steal. LeBron against Durant. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And that ties it up.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times and did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Vasquez, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for James. And it's Korver in for Smith. Now, here is Irving. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that one.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Jefferson to end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here is Livingston. Last time out, he had 13 points. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And so Varejão hits them both. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Irving checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Here's Livingston, and he converts the layup.
That's how you make an impact with defense. And once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up. And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it. Come on with it.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And welcome back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Irving at the 1 spot.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
No problems knocking that one down. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Green with a screen on James. Iguodala the pass to Green. That doesn't go either for Green. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Love outside. Now the dish to Irving. It's rebounded by Curry.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
LeBron against Thompson. Smith on the wing. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Warriors leading by 6. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Off target with the open look.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in. Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Spates. Back to Curry. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Smith wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Curry with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Green dishes to Spates. And that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
LeBron against Curry. James the pass to Irving. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. Tries from 10. Great tee that time from Curry. Warriors leading by 3. Thompson outside. The shot misses. Some solid defense there from Irving. And James gets it to go on the assist by Love. And it's 13 points for LeBron. Irving against Curry. Iguodala outside. Good on the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Some changes for Golden State. Kevin Durant's checked in for Iguodala. Vasquez comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now here's James. 13 points in the game. And Love has it in the corner. Outside Jefferson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Tries from 10, and he gets it to go. 15 points for LeBron.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Spates sets a screen. It's Durant with the drive, and the rejection by Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. Green, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there, but he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Warriors leading by 6. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Perkins with the screen, and it's Shumpert penetrating. Pass to Dellavedova. Three-pointer. That one goes. Count it. Dellavedova's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
They grab their own miss. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Korver. Left side Shumpert. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead, leading by 5. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hi, Kevin. A solid and competitive first half of basketball. LeBron, how do you feel about the team and its performance tonight?
We're doing a good job. We're on the road. You know, our shooters, we missed a couple at the end. Wish we would have went in, but they're going to continue to shoot. There's going to be a big second half for us, so we got to continue to play like we did in the first half.
Continuity is key, LeBron. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
I love the way they took care of the basketball. They displayed good patience, strong decision-making, sharp passing, all of it. This is why coaches say, make the right play, not the spectacular play. Well, unless the spectacular play is the right play, that's fine. But don't give away possessions. That's the moral of the story.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
You know, 2 things went on in the first half. Yes, we saw good offense take advantage of mediocre defense, but we also saw a motivated team take advantage of a team that didn't want to hustle. They need an attitude adjustment.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green is out there with Maurice Spates, and it's Durant in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now, here's Green. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 14 points for Steph Curry.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Irving. Curry attacking. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Jones with the screen on Thompson. Here's James, knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Here's Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Durant's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Kicks it out to James, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The Warriors, number 1.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish. You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Kevin Love's checked in for James Jones. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson. And it's 7 points for Draymond Green.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now a 12-point Warrior lead. Outside Irving. And here's Love from the arc. Cannot hit. The Warriors go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Spates kicks to Curry. LeBron with some nice D.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Now here's James. 17 points in the game. Love with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Curry kicks to Durant. Outside, Green. Another 3 for Golden State.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Some changes for Golden State. Varejao comes in for Maurice Spates, and it's Iguodala in for Green. And Cleveland also making a change. Korver's checked in. Now here's James. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Durant, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Irving dishes to Love. Back to Irving. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 5. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 18 points.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Korver. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Back to James. On the wing, Korver. Iguodala with the steal. Left side, Durant. Another shot. And Iguodala with a nice bucket inside. Iguodala's got his second bucket tonight. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Shots good by Durant.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Irving kicks to James. A three ball. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from Klay Thompson. James outside. Outside Korver. 5 on the clock. The drive by LeBron. Stolen by Durant. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the rejection by LeBron. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Korver with the ball. And Durant sends it back. Thompson right side. There's the triple. And James pulls it down. And a wide open look for Irving. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Warriors leading by 12. On the court for Cleveland. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Here is Livingston. Durant in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Spade sets a screen for Durant. Off the screen, and James pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 12. On the money from 12 feet away. James has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs. Livingston kicks to Green. They get a hand on it. Irving with the steal. The finish.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Now here's James. 6 to shoot. Out to Thompson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Irving for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
He had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Korver comes in for Smith.
Really an extraordinary game for Green. 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Irving. LeBron outside. The pass to Love. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Durant, and it's blocked. LeBron against Durant. The feed to Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here is Livingston. Green, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Now, here's Irving after the miss from Klay Thompson. Outside Irving. Back to Love. Outside Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. Inside. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Love.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Now here's Durant. And Green with the basket on the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. Thompson against James. And that is good. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
And we've seen him do that before. Batter a defense by just exploding to the basket.
And Durant gets it to go.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Out to the right wing. Korver kicks to James. Durant sends it back, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. .132 left in the 4th quarter. Curry against Irving. Curry passes to Thompson. Green kicks to Durant. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And now as the clock ticks.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Here's Curry following the score by Cleveland. He kicks it to Green. And he banks in the layup. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, It is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
That's a 2 from Korver. Irving against Curry. James outside from deep. And it's good. LeBron's got 31.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
On its way from Irving for 2. Green with the rebound. Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. Is hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
Well, everyone wanted to come play hard tonight, but I thought the job he did was remarkable. The defending champs do not go down easily. It was an impressive performance to beat them tonight. I must say I'm very impressed. But he kept at it, both ends of the floor, shouldering the scoring load. He was on his game.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. And we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.